they counted me out. Moment of truth, counting it down. Underdog story was down for the count. Back on my feet, back with a mic, back on the beat, back with a family that bang in the streets. The game on lock, I stand with a key. Standing my ground, I am counting a fleet. Standing my ground, I am counting my feet. Taking a stand, embracing my destiny, shaking his hand. Flipping the script, changing the plans. Up to the top and I'm taking the fans. Making them jump, making them dance. Making them jump, making them dance. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the skies. We about to change the game. We about to change the game. Let's go.
And that's the theme song for our company. It's all about changing the game. In fact, if you listen to the lyrics in that song, it says, you counted me out, but I didn't stop. So again, because of not stopping, it's 2024. And what we talked about in 2023 is that we were a year old in December 27th. So one of the benefits is that, you know, part of our partnership here in Las Vegas is Dream Car Exotics. So I want you to look at this because here's the deal. This year is all about giving you more than you expect. If you're on this Zoom, we're going to send this PowerPoint out and the recording out tonight too. So this is a typical product we have. I want you to think about it. Have you ever driven a Rolls Royce? What if you could drive a Rolls Royce for $799 a month? Would you be interested in that? Because here's the bottom line. In order to change the game, we got to do something different. How about other people who like maybe fast cars? How about a Lamborghini for $600 a month or $400? You know, hold on, slow down. So $699 a month for a Lamborghini. Let's go to the next one. This is important for you to understand. We're changing the game. Think about it, ladies. Now, me personally, I would love to see Miss Dana Johnson, Coach Dana, rolling around in South Carolina in a convertible bit. This is, oh my head. I mean, think about. We're going to change the game this year on a business level, spiritual level, and a financial level. So 400, I mean, think about it. When was the last time you blew $499 in a month or a week or a day? And what'd you buy? So what if possibly this year, our partnership with Dream Car Exotics could offer you a Bentley for $499, but what if ZENYGE paid for your Lamborghini? What if ZENYGE put you in a Rolls Royce for $799 a month? This is where the video is important. Let's look at this right here. So let's talk about this, okay? The way we've got this set up is we don't have a security deposit because we've been partners with the exotic car company for 4 years. We've got the largest Lamborghini fleet in America. Same thing with Rolls Royce, same thing with Bentley. So one of the things I'm announcing right now is we're working on opening your new home office in Las Vegas. Every Saturday, anybody who qualifies can pick their car up right there, pick up and delivery. They'll even shuttle you from the airport. Now, you have to be 21 years old. Now, I know there's some genius young people in our company. I think that young person's 18 years old, but get your parents here. So here's the thing. When you land in Las Vegas, this is a 24-hour service. So what we're focused on this year is lifestyle. Last year, we're focused on structure, logistics, getting our software fixed, which is a major upgrade we did in December. So the biggest benefit is this is a lifestyle if you choose to really be our brand partner. And that's why I wanted you to understand that that video is not a joke. Everything you see in our corporate video, we have access to. But I want to start this year out with you dreaming again, being that Peter Pan young person. You may not be into cars. We've got a lot of things that we are able to do now because we've made it past that first year. 95% of companies go out of business in their first year. And what that video and what was the theme song? We're going to change the game. You thought I was gone, but I'm back again to win. Those are the lyrics. So let's go to our next slide. It's very important when people say, well, Mr. Rustin, you know, what I want to know is how do you plan on us being able to make the company hit 100 million or 50 million. How do you do that? Well, let's read this together. And I want you to question whether we have the opportunity. Currently, there are 8,083,778,37 people on Earth as far as the population clock right now, an hour ago. And here's the bottom line. All of them drink water. How could you look at ZENYGE other than what it is? If we have 100, what does it say? This is a business where we got 100% guarantee that our customers use the product. I want to take a second and I want you to think about what I'm saying. I'm not saying we're going to have all 8 billion people drink our water, but I want you to do the same thing we taught last year. What's in it for me? Can I do this? And is it worth my time? Do you know anybody in your household that drinks water? Does your household drink our hydrogen water? There are testimonials coming back right now from people in the field. And look, we don't diagnose, treat, or cure anything, but we've got testimonials coming back on the last 90 days of our members. There's members that will tell you, you have to pull this can from their cold, dead hand. Because why? They're drinking the water. So what I want you to do this year is think about this. Is it a fact that 100% of people drink water? So ask yourself, if you're in this business and you're a brand partner, or maybe you're back as one of our old members coming back home, because everybody's welcome to come back. We're like that prodigal household. We don't care if you left and came back. The door is always open. Like Bill said in Motel 6, the light's always on to come home. So what I'm saying to you, do you know anybody that drinks water? Do you know anybody that wants to be healthy? Do you know anybody that wants to drink healthy water? Again, we don't know what it will do for you. All I know is I can take 2 of these and work 36 hours straight and not miss a beat. I don't suggest that. I don't recommend that. But if you're at an age where you're kind of slowing down, telling you, I don't know what it'll do for you. All I know is that 100% of people on Earth drink water. So let me ask you a question, and you got to ask yourself, you can't answer me. If you have a business where you have 100% customer usage, in Texas, we call that a clue. Think about all the stuff out there people are trying to sell. Debit cards through network marketing. They're trying to sell these $3, $4, $5, $20,000, $10,000 machines. You don't even know if they work. People are doing all this stuff, but here you are in ZENYGE with a product with a guarantee 100% usage. I want you to think about that as we go away from, because everything you see in our corporate video, the $200 billion water industry, we got it. And again, the new cans, we got to get our new cans out so you can start putting this on Amazon and eBay. Once we get our new cans, you can put them in Walmart. I don't know if Kmart's still in business, but bottom line is, if you're an active brand partner, this year, I want to see this product in Amazon. I want to see this product in Walmart. Guess what? You get paid on that. So let's talk about this before we switch the screen. Do you know anybody who wants to drink healthy water? Let's go to our next slide. Let's talk about the EV charging industry. Just today, and I'm being transparent because, like you, I'm a brand partner and I work with you as a partner. My meeting that went 3 hours today was for a Chinese group to buy 10 EV chargers for our Utah project. I'm flying to Utah tomorrow. We're going to try to meet with the city of Lehigh. We're meeting with our guys that we're renting the land from. And here's the bottom line. If you understand that EV chargers are going to have EV cars, because by 2035, they say 100 million cars will be replaced. This is where you need to look at the projects where we're going out, we're securing land, and what you do as a member, you buy an EV charger, a commercial charger, not a residential, and you basically give us the ability as a management company to install it for you, and you receive a residual income every Friday from every car that charges on a commercial unit that you pay. You send it to us, the company, corporate office, and we'll install it. And then once you do that, you get to log into the portal and physically see every day your charger you bought one time set you in a position to receive residual income. And I want you to think about this on this slide. President Biden wants 500,000 EV chargers deployed. What I look at down there, it says Zen Brand Partners Opportunity. Let's pretend we sell all, I love for us as a team to sell all 500,000, which I think we actually can do. So imagine me telling you in 2023, if you're a brand partner and you buy a commercial unit and you let us be the management company, host it, install it, and you get paid every Friday, you know that just on the initial purchase of that with your entire team, with the company, that's $2,497,500,000. Now I want you to think about what I'm going to say next. If you buy a $4,995 machine, we still pay 55% on it. And if you enroll me in ZENYGE and you get paid for the $5,000 machine I purchased, you know you get paid $999. Now think about this. In 2023, did you ever make like $900 in a few minutes like that legally? But what if you actually have a team this year knowing we've got another station coming up in Las Vegas. We got another station we're working on in Fresno, I was informed of today. So every time we find a location, we joint venture with the owner of the land or we just lease it. We're going to do like we have a 99-year lease that we're focused on in Lehigh. So imagine you buy an EV charger, you let corporate take it from you. We sign a management agreement to host it, maintenance it, and then you log into the portal and you see your own machine. No one can cheat you because you're in the actually YG backend portal. So I want you to think about this. In 2023, in 2024, in 2021 or 20, go all the way back and ask yourself, have you ever had an opportunity to be in a technology to put your position of residual income in place to pay for it to your family? Did you invest in Google? Did you invest in Yahoo? Did you invest in the internet projects that came out of nowhere? You know, did you miss Bitcoin? You're not going to miss in this company. So I want you to think about this. That $1 trillion infrastructure bill is already signed by the government. So don't look at me and think that I'm smart. I'm not, I don't do politics, but President Biden signed the deal. So they have to use over $7 billion in 2021. They've got 1.2 trillion minus that. It's like 40, 50 billion, which, that's still a big number. But think about it. If you're an active partner in ZENYGE, where legally, and that's not investment advice either, where legally can you put $5,000 that you don't manage and pays your family in perpetuity? Unless we stop using electric vehicles. That's why when I say to you as your partner, this year is about lifestyle. This year is about someone making $10,000, $20,000 a week. This year is about not trying to figure out how the comp plan works. This year is not trying to figure out how the 5% pool works. This is what we call found money. So if you're on this Zoom tonight and you've been with us 6 months, you've been with us 3 months, you've been with us a year, please remember, we're in business to serve you. Well, we got $1.3 trillion that your president, he's asking for help. Does the White House have a sales organization that can sell 500,000 EV chargers? What if we just do 10%? And what if your family owned an EV charger and that maybe you own 2, maybe you own 3? As long as you're getting paid every Friday and no one can cheat you because you can log in our Outtel portal and see every penny set, every dime spent on your charger. So what I'm saying to you in 2024, just my opinion, not financial advice, you will never find a better opportunity to buy a product, not an investment, to buy a product that can take care of your family over and over again. Lehigh, the city that we're installing this in, they call it Silicon Slopes. They have had over 2,000 California residents move to Lehigh. Lehigh in the last 5 years has built over 3,000 homes, and 80% of those homes are from California. So if you really understand how important it is to really consider, there's only 20 units on that property though. So if you're going to make a decision, you got to make it pretty quick. One of the gentlemen and one of our leaders asked me or Mr. Russ to have someone that wants to buy multiple units. Go on the website. When you buy multiple units, you need to use the ACH. We can take a wire from anywhere in the world, but once those 20 units are sold, it's going to be pulled down from the website. That site will be closed. When we finish the contract with our second site in Vegas, that site goes live. So remember, our goal is thousands of EV chargers. And the benefit for you is residual income, unlike anything else that's government guaranteed versus something that you're investing in that might not have a customer. Because here's what I know. By 2035, there's supposed to be 100 million new electric vehicles. And by 2030, the United Nations 17-step accord, every nation to stay in the UN has to be at 20% renewable energy use. So again, it's not us, it's ZENYGE. It is the federal government and the United Nations that backs your opportunity to receive residual income for an EV charger for the rest of your life, your children's life. Let's go to our next vertical. Oh, what's this? Yeah, missed the video. Let's go back. One more.
Is there a difference between heaven and hell? That man depends upon where your soul dwells. With the heart of a lion, so I must rebel. Listen up, cause dogs can got a story to tell. Them system designed to keep us all in line. Get along and get strong, stand the test of time. Politicians want it all and I just want what's mine. Revolution warrior, fighting on the front line. Unless there's one love, there's no love at all. Dogs can stand tall when we hit the final call. No trouble at all, we just fulfilling the law. So we scratch out the wickedness with we lion claw. Without one love, there's no love at all. People stay strong until you hear the final call. Without one love, there's no love at all. People stay strong until you hear the final call. Is there a difference between heaven and hell? That man depends upon where your soul dwells. With the heart of a lion, so I must rebel. Listen up, cause dogs can got a story to tell. Them system designed to keep us all in line. Get along and get strong, stand the test of time. Politicians want it all and I just want what's mine. Revolution warrior, fighting on the front line. Unless there's one love, there's no love at all. Dogs can stand tall when we hit the final call.
Well, look at there. ZENYGE is back in the food delivery business in 30 countries. Let's say it one more time. Well, look at there. ZENYGE is partnered up with DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, and, Instacart. Well, look at there. ZENYGE solves a $120 billion food delivery industry with Bitcoin. Now, that's a very interesting statement. So we were in the food delivery business. We made an attempt, but here in Vegas with 2 locations, that's not really a food delivery service. But now we've got over, 900,000 customers that actually are already on Uber Eats, already on Grubhub, already using Instacart. So let's stop right here and talk about it. So we'll be on board and we partner up with Bid Refill. So legally now we're in 30 countries doing food delivery. Here's the cool part. Between now and next week, there'll be a link in your back office where you can go register for free. You will get a $50 credit just for registering for free, okay? And if you buy anything back there, it's all Bitcoin and crypto. This is why I've been pushing you to download the Tiger wallet. And think about it. We've given hundreds of members in the last 10 days. I know some of you have been sending those nice emails back. Mr. Russell, thank you for my Bitcoin. Thank you for this. Someone said, oh my God, you sent me too many tokens. No, we're going to tokenize everything in the company. And the first thing we're doing is we're making sure you can actually order DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Instacart. You can pay your T-Mobile bill. You can pay your ATM. You can pay it all with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and different crypto. So when we tell you this is the year of Bitcoin halving, and you got to learn about crypto, now anybody that wants food delivery can go and buy the actual cards, the gift cards, at a discount from what you normally would do on your app in 30 countries. 30 countries. And we're giving everybody with the bid fit refill relationship, we're working with their corporate team. Everybody gets $50 credit just for registering. So again, a lot of people wanted the delivery service, and now we're delivering. So it's about the 15th. This will be super live. That means if you're in Canada, you can use DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub. If you're in Mexico City, that means you can use Instacart to even have your groceries now delivered to your house. All you do is you log into the back office link and you use your Bitcoin wallet, you use your MetaMask wallet. Now, all the students in the crypto training, you understand why I said you'll be teaching our members services coming. This is one of the services that if you're in the crypto training class, we're literally going to pay you in crypto to make sure our people know how to use Grubhub using Bitcoin, how to use Uber Eats using Ethereum, how to order from DoorDash using Polygon or Solana. The students in crypto class, now you understand when I say to you in class, there are services we're bringing out, and we're going to have, this is in 30 countries, okay? So we need, that's why all the students that speak Spanish, Chinese, English, French, now you're getting a glimpse where you took the chance and you started taking the cryptocurrency class before everybody else. And our commitment to you is, as trainers, we're paying you in crypto to teach our field. And here's a beautiful thing. The next crypto class won't be till March. So all the people who trusted the company last year that are going through crypto class, they get to be the first people the company pays in crypto to teach all of our members and all of our customers how to use crypto and how to live on crypto. So thank you so much for being in our first class. So let's talk about our RFP class. Here's the bottom line. If you took the RFP class, this is probably the most important slide for you. You got to remember, all the RFPs shut down on November 30th. You have paid to go to class. You have paid to go to class. You have paid to go to class, and the new class is coming. So the question is, why attend RFP class? Well, there's over 1 trillion reasons. Think about it. The Infrastructure Jobs Act that our president signed is $1.2 trillion just for transportation, and $550 billion. Look at that. $550 billion to go towards new investments and programs. If you went to RFP class, you got to understand it's January. You have trillions of dollars. And if you haven't gone to RFP class, you need to get to RFP class like right quick and fast and steady. Let me use myself as an example, okay? As an RFP graduate, there are several sites that you can go to for as little as $39 a month, $150 a month, even for free, and literally because you've graduated, be able to go after it. And look, I'm not guaranteeing income, but I'm guaranteeing you went through training, you got certified, you own $1 billion industry class, and you know how to do RFPs, you know what the rules are. All that puts you in a different situation from our regular ZENYGE people. You literally can sit at home, do 3 to 4 RFPs a week, and at the end of the month, have at least the opportunity to close one RFP a month. Think about it, the average RFP is $3 million. Here's what you got to ask yourself. If you took the RFP training class, was it a social thing you did it for? Or were you trying to get into a maybe 6-figure or 7-figure income? What was the reason that anybody would spend money, get certified, and do like all these college kids do? Walk out with debt and never go in the vertical you paid to be in. I'm telling you today that it's January. And like last year, on November 30th or November 1st, all the RPs are going to be shut down. So you right now got between now and November 1st, if you've taken RFP class, to go make your fortune. You literally have the ability to go make your fortune. If it's an EV charger deal, guess what? Because Mr. Cox and Ms. King, we got a better deal with Autel. If it's solar, we can use the 360 tower. If it's solar, we've got, another company to install our actual Freedom install in all 50 states. You have RP students have no excuse this year to not at least go after a 6-figure or a 7-figure income. And you've heard me say it before. The only person that would go to school, take that class, knowing it's January and do nothing is the same person living in his mama's basement. And I know that's not any of our people. So you need to get with Miss King. If you physically have not gone to RP school, you need to get with Miss King real quick, because guess what? There are trillions of dollars available today. Remember, it all shuts down November 1st, November 30th. I'm not giving you an income guarantee. What we gave you is a training from the Falcon and the Falcon organization, made up a lot of ex-military people who've written hundreds of RFPs. You have the power now. And the key with that power is, with great power comes great responsibility. But what we teach here, what's in it for me? Can I do it? And is it worth my time? Before we leave this slide, I want you to ask yourself, if you went to the RFP school, do you have everything you want? When you woke up this morning, did your child lack for nothing? When you woke up this morning, did your spouse or significant other, a potbelly pig or gerbil or dog, do they lack for nothing because you provide them everything? If that answer is no, and you went to RFP school, you got no excuse at this time next year that you don't say, hey, Mr. Russ, let me be part of January 2025. I want to announce what I did. Oh, come on, y'all. That's what I'm saying. We teach you what's in it for you. Can you do it? And is it worth your time? Right now, there's trillions of dollars on the street that if you graduate RFP school, it's like George Bush said, you fool me once, fool me twice, but not 3 times. Let's go to our next vertical. Let's talk about this. This is the most searched word on the internet today. I mean, if you go and look on, what is search or search engine, what's the most searched word? Bitcoin, BTC, Bitcoin, BTC, Bitcoin. It's almost like people are now understanding that Wall Street is getting ready to get into the Bitcoin game. But here's what you got to understand. ZENYGE is not a financial advisory company. We don't talk about investment opportunities. An opinion is a personal opinion and not corporate. So I'm going to say something to you. Bitcoin fact was 160+% up last year. I want you to pull yourself back and say, okay, that funny money on the internet, is it true? Well, let me give you some examples. JP Morgan said it's true, and they own Chase. BlackRock says it's true, and they're worth $7 trillion with a T. ARK Investment says it's true. They're worth about $100 billion, $300 billion, okay? Michael Saylor, the CEO of a company, has invested 70% of the company's assets. And from what I know, and I want to verify this later on, I've heard that the purchase of Bitcoin for him versus cash in the bank has brought them over $600 million of profit. I'm not saying that's going to be the same for you, but if you never got in Bitcoin and you're just now realizing it's not going anywhere, you need to focus on being in ZENYGE. I'm going to say it one more time. If you've never invested in Bitcoin, it's okay, because ZENYGE is going to be giving away free Bitcoin every month for the life of this company to its customers and active brand partners. Bitcoin is a people's money. And the key is it cannot be controlled by a government. It cannot be shut down. So let's watch a video and see how serious people are about Bitcoin, what it can and cannot do.
I think a lot of people are underestimating the way in which Bitcoin and the blockchain are going to change the power structures in society in general. I mean, I grew up in the US and I see all these people like, yeah, nuke everybody in the Middle East and kill them all. And then they have the former Secretary of State, Madeleine Albright, on 60 Minutes, one of the most popular news shows in the US. And they asked her, they said, like, there's reports that more than 500,000 Iraqi children have died as a direct result of US sanctions. And she looks back at her with a straight face and she goes, it was a really tough decision, but I think that it was worth it. Worth murdering 500,000 kids because of what the government did? And I apologize for crying, but it just disgusts me from my core when I see government people murdering people around the world. It's not just theoretical. These are real people with real lives. And it's real people, and Bitcoin has the power to undermine everything they're doing to people around the world. And I'm sorry for shouting, but it just disgusts me what these people in government do. And they do it through central banking and through the control of the money supply, and Bitcoin takes that away from them.
Well, I guess Roger's pretty serious about Bitcoin. In fact, Roger was from California. He was a politician at one time. He was pro crypto, and it's so funny when you talk to him about what happened. He got in a situation where the government at the time didn't really care for people talking about Bitcoin. So after he was put on vacation for a little while, he said, I'm done. He moved to Japan. He's never moved back. Now think about a politician that was pro Bitcoin that tried to do some things that were against the banking system because there were no laws at that time. So he got basically framed, so I won't get into the details. But because he knew Bitcoin was a solution that no government can tax, no politician can be given a bribe in Bitcoin. Think about that. You know, they talk about Bitcoin's ruining the earth, but here's the thing. Have you ever seen a armored truck pick up cash at a restaurant, a bank, hotel, or a mall or retail store? I want to take a second, just a hot second. Think about what I'm asking. Have you ever seen a cash carrier truck, a diesel truck, picking up cash? Have you ever noticed the soot, the black smoke coming out of the exhaust? Now, I want you to understand something. One of the largest bank truck services says that there are over 100,000 diesel trucks daily picking up cash. Now, let's reverse back and ask why I go there. Because see, when the media who's owned by the banks tell you that Bitcoin is ruining the earth, I want you to think about this. And I'm going to ask the question again because this is training and this is part of what we're going to be about in 2024. Have you ever seen a diesel truck sitting idle while someone jumps out with a guard uniform carrying bags of cash? Have you ever noticed that truck blowing that black soot, destroying the ozone? Now multiply that times 100,000. And then you'll start understanding why ZENYGE exists. Because look, we're a renewable energy company. We're a wellness company too. But here's the question I'm going to ask yourself. If everybody used digital technology like Bitcoin, how many trucks have to pick up a digital product? Could you imagine removing just 100,000 diesel emitting trucks that usually make between 10 and 30 stops a day, idling with black smoke, diesel smoke going in the air. What would be the ozone's, if the ozone was a person and they knew you as ZENYGE brand partner, help retail stores stop using paper money, help ATM pickups not be paper, but use Bitcoin, and nobody control it, no government. But here's the deal. I can sell you a goat in Africa, phone to phone with Bitcoin. So you walk up, I go, hey, brother, what's going on? Hey, man, you hit about a goat? Yeah, I'm hit about a goat, man. But what you got? I got that Bitcoin, man. Okay, cool. Pull your wallet out. Pull my wallet out. And I transfer you Bitcoin. And see, nobody's between me and that goat seller. I don't have a government saying, well, if you send him a wire, we're going to charge you $25 to $75 a wire. And it's going to take 3 days or maybe a day to get there. See, Bitcoin is internet money. Bitcoin allows us anywhere in the world with 2 phones to have a exchange of a currency not controlled by anybody. You can't start a war with Bitcoin because no country controls it. So let's read about what ZENYGE's focus is with ZENYGE's bonus Bitcoin rewards program. With every purchase on ZENYGE in 2024, as long as you've downloaded the Tiger wallet and you've made one purchase, it doesn't matter if you're a brand partner. You buy a $39.99 deal of coffee. At the end of the month, we're going to have one person do a drop. See, Bitcoin is divided into what's called Satoshis. So at the end of every month, here's the goal as your chairman. I want 100% of ZENYGE members to own some Bitcoin. Let me pull myself back because I started sounding like Roger. What I want to do this year is every purchase, if you buy coffee, if you buy hydrogen water, it doesn't matter if it's a $39 purchase or $55, as long as you have downloaded the Tiger wallet, the ZENYGE Tiger wallet, and at the end of the month, we know that you're gonna remind us in the tokens at ZENYGE.live that you bought that, because as a brand partner, you're gonna even tell your customers, hey, look, I know you bought the water, I know you don't want to be in the business, you're just a customer. But ZENYGE wants 100% of its customers and brand partners to own a piece of Bitcoin. So you gotta have downloaded the Tiger wallet. Don't even talk to us about another wallet. If the customers download Tiger wallet, send us a Tiger address. Do not send us an Exodus. Don't send us a Gemini. Don't. Because here's the deal. 2024, every brand partner, every customer in YGE and ZENYGE, I have to put them back together, will receive Satoshis at the end of the month. We'll be the first company in direct sales with 100% participation of someone awarding you, not selling you. I want you to hear what I'm saying. We're not selling you. So if you're on $99 and you get your 2 energy savers, guess what else you get at the end of the month? You get your Satoshis in your Tiger wallet. You remember what I said. Last year was practice. We made a lot of mistakes. We learned. We just upgraded our software. We saw one of the largest commission weeks ever last week go out. Commission's coming again on Friday. I think next week we're going to double what happened last week. So our software is working like a fine. It's working. I'll leave that alone. Either way, let's talk about this. I'm going to read what it says over here. This is not financial advice. This is third party. So I'll give you a disclaimer. It says we're now Bitcoin analysts. Plan B predicts an all-time high of 524,000 per Bitcoin. Blockchain Solutions suggests in 2024, Bitcoin halving. Let me stop right here real quick. Every 4 years, Bitcoin is cut by 50% on production. That means that by producing less, the price goes to the roof. So every 4 years, that price has been, the cost after halving has had Bitcoin go from 60 to 120% in cost. Example, in August, when I first got in Bitcoin, August 2013, Bitcoin was a couple $100. By 2016, I really became a believer. And by December, that was the first time Bitcoin got at a steady $1,000. Then going in 2017, in the spring, it hit $5,000. So the benefit is that if that's what's going to happen, and then by the end of 2017, it got all the way up to 17,000 and some change. So again, if you look at where you are now in 2021, Bitcoin went all the way, I mean, $65,000. And what I'm saying to you is, your chairman, you're not buying Bitcoin here. We're not selling it to you. We're giving every active member. So you need to tell somebody. At the end of the month, as long as you go to Tiger Wallet, we're dropping Satoshis. If you have a customer, you as a brand partner are responsible to make sure that customer emails tokens at ZENYGE.live to get their actual Satoshis deposit into their Tiger Wallet. So again, look at right there at the end. After halving, it could propel the price to a staggering $400,000 a Bitcoin. And right now, you know, it's 40,000 some change. Imagine if you own the full Bitcoin right now, and these people, experts in Forbes magazine and Forbes, are saying in 2024, Bitcoin can hit $400,000 per Bitcoin. And ZENYGE is the only company giving it to you for free. So again, this is a year of lifestyle. This is a year of Bitcoin, and we're going to ride that thing till the knees fall off. Let's go to our next slide. Oh, what's this?
Today I'm looking for my lunch and also to get a good drink. So I'm here in a cafe area and let's try to see what we can find. Let's get some good food and good drinks. Now we are here at a very nice coffee place that supports our XPOS device and also our XPass card. Let's buy ourselves some drinks using our XPass card. Can I have a chocolate coffee?
One chocolate coffee?
Yeah.
Chocolate coffee?
So can I pay with my Pundi XPass card?
Okay.
So what I'll do is that I'll just tap the device using the card. Here we have it. We just bought ourselves a chocolate coffee using the Pundi XPass card. Can I buy a Bitcoin using my XPass card?
Of course can.
The Pundi XPoS device not only allows me to buy coffee, it also allows me to buy Bitcoin. And we can also buy Bitcoin using mobile application. This is Pundi Pundi, and let's try to buy a Bitcoin using the application. Fifi, can I buy a 0.1 Bitcoin?
Okay.
So what I'll do is that I will use the QR code and let the XPoS device scan my QR code. So I will confirm the payment using my thumbprint. Okay, or the passcode. Here I have it. I bought myself a Bitcoin. You can actually buy coffee or Bitcoin using our XPoS device and our XPass card or our application.
Now, isn't that interesting? The ability to walk into a retail store, use a POS machine to buy coffee, a donut, or lunch with Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and crypto. So let me read something really quick before we talk about our Pundi relationship. According to the latest preliminary data from the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics, there are 1,690,010 private retail stores as of Q4 2022. Now, I want you to, let's take this back. Let's get in context. You just saw the CEO of Pundi go to a coffee shop with a Pundi machine, pay for coffee and a donut. We've got the prepaid Pundi cards, but we'll talk about that in training. So the focus is that this POS system can take crypto. And let me tell you why it's important. The POS system for Bitcoin is on what's called the Lightning Network. Now, I want you to understand that it takes sometimes up to 30 minutes to an hour for a Bitcoin transaction. But with the Lightning Network, you probably can figure out why it's called Lightning, right? So imagine, do you know anybody owns a retail store that will be hearing all these commercials from BlackRock, Grayscale, JP Morgan, ARK Investments? Do you not already see the guy from the Dos Equis commercial? Says, Satoshi says hello. I mean, they already got the guy from Dos Equis pitching BidBiz, which is one of the big investment firms, waiting on what's called a Bitcoin ETF so they can sell Bitcoin to the retail marketplace. You got to understand something. My opinion, you're in the greatest financial transition of wealth in the history of your life. That's my opinion. Why? Because if there's over 1 million retail stores in America, and from what we understand right now, there's only 80,000 retail stores in America that take Bitcoin. So I want you to think about something as a brand partner. As a brand partner, and please listen to what I'm going to say. As a brand partner, you can buy these from the company wholesale. Let me make sure you heard what I said, because just like at the event when I said, don't be emailing me asking for Bitcoin for attending the event, you're only going to get Y Media tokens. I had like 20 people email, where's my Bitcoin? I was at the event. So let me slow down because I can get excited. There are 1 million retail stores, private retail businesses in America. Only 80,000 locations in America take Bitcoin at this time. With Pontiacs, if you are an active brand partner, you'll be able to buy this machine and make in your pocket anywhere from $200 to $300, and it's basically a wholesale price. There's no commission. We're giving you the cash by providing the machine to the location. Here's the thing that retail owners are going to ask you. Well, why would I buy this machine? It takes 30 minutes for, now with Pontiacs, the money's in your account that night or after 2 o'clock the next day. Very similar to a traditional merchant account. The only benefit to you is that you got over 1 million retail locations to market to. Let me give you a simple example. And this is not financial advice. It's not income guarantee. All I know is if you're a brand partner and you want to do really well with this product, you can go in your back office and buy it wholesale right now. Or if you're not want to do that and you just want to sell it retail, it's on the website right now. So whichever way you go, the difference on the website in the 5% compensation plan, you're making about $60 because we got to share with our other partners. Whereas if you want to run this as a personal business, you can log on the back office right now, buy it for a couple $100, retail it for the same $6.99 on the website, and put $200 or $300 in your pocket. Now, I want you to think about something. A brand partner being something in this company. And here's the cool part about it. Every POS machine you place, you can make up to $500 a month residual income. Now, I'm from Texas, and you know how we are with our education. So I'm going to go through these numbers. They're not a guarantee, but I'm going to insinuate. You might want to look at this product. If there are over 1 million retail stores, and they're all hurting, the dollar is down 97%. Bitcoin's up 162+%. How hard would it be to go to a retail store and say, look, Bubba, wubba, 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 I know that, you've been selling pizzas here since your grandma started 40 years ago. Have you heard of Bitcoin? Oh, yeah, everybody's talking about Bitcoin. I just wish I could figure out a way I can sell pizzas with Bitcoin. Oh, it's your lucky day. I'm a brand partner in ZENYGE, and what we're doing is we're taking the 1 million retail stores into the ability to use Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the hottest product in the world at this time. If I could get you a machine that someone could pay you in Bitcoin and it's in your bank account that night or that next morning, would you be interested in that? See, what you did is, because Bitcoin is inflationary, by making sure that that deposits in that night or that morning, they don't have to lose any money. They are going from crypto to fiat in their bank account like that. So why don't us as a people, or especially brand partners, really study this product, come up with your own model to sell it. You may be teaching this a week from now. There are 1 million people who want us as brand partners to teach them how to go on board in the crypto space. Look, they're getting ready to spend $100 to $300 million in crypto advertising to sell Bitcoin retail. But here's a question people are going to ask. Where do I get it from? Those in our crypto class know that basically you can go to all of the actual grocery stores and go to one of the coin dispensing machines, because the coin machines also Bitcoin now. The largest Bitcoin sales organization in America in over 1,700 locations is Coinstar. Here's the difference. I can't go to the Coinstar and order a coffee. But with a Pondex machine, I can go to any not Starbucks. Hey, somebody go close Starbucks. That's a good account. But again, you may go to a regional coffee. You may start with a pizza store in your neighborhood. You may start with something, but as a brand partner, Bitcoin, did I mention Bitcoin and the other cryptos? So with that being said, here's your $1 billion opportunity. And look, we can't do the work for you. But what if you did 10 stores? What if you could make $5,000 a month residual? What if you did 100 stores? Whatever, think about it. If you got kids at home and they got their favorite Starbucks or whatever, it's maybe not Starbucks, but favorite place they like to go hang out and maybe, you know, whatever. Think about how many transactions does a restaurant do? Wouldn't it be great for a waiter to come up to you? Mister, did you enjoy your spaghetti? Oh, yeah, I loved it. Well, what we do today is we've got options. You can pay in your regular debit card or credit card, or you can pay in crypto. What? I saw JP Morgan was advertising this Bitcoin thing. Well, we give people options now because we're now in the digital economy. You just read my lips. It will become commonplace in a very quick time that a waiter or waitress asks you, do you want to pay your bill in crypto? So here's the bottom line. You can do what a lot of people did 5 years ago, wait to see if it's legal and miss the wave, or you can find ZENYGE and we bring you into the crypto world the right way without investing. We bring retail stores in the crypto world without investing. And here's the bottom line. People are not going to stop eating out. If you use our delivery service, you literally are going to be getting Bitcoin for free as a big, think about what delivery company gives you free Bitcoin that could go up to $400,000. ZENYGE. Let's go to the next slide, see what's up. Let's talk about our new compensation plan. It's one of my favorite things to talk about in closing. I just want to specifically focus now on the Pondex unit. I know y'all know about the Energy Saver. You know about an atmospheric water unit. You know about a home EV charging unit, the Energy Saver, the hydrogen water, the Kenergy coffee, the Energy Shot, the home spa pack for you to do your home spa parties, and the $99 membership that every month you get 2 Energy Savers. But let's look down here at Pondex web unit. Make up the $500 a month per location. Do you realize you even can sell this? Here's the thing. Let me make sure there's a rule. We cannot sell this to an individual for personal use. Every account we activate has to be a LLC, incorporation, LP. In order to use this device in the United States, you have to have a business EIN number. I just want to get that out there now, because some of you are going to say, well, Mr. Russ said I could buy it. No, you only can sell this to somebody that has a business EIN number retail. You as a brand partner can buy the unit to be able to resell it to somebody with an LLC incorporation. If you try to activate this with a social security number, I'm just saying don't. In order for them to be on the Pondex rail, it has to be a LLC. It has to be a company with an EIN number. I mean, I got to stress that because people will come back and they say, I bought one. You can't use it because in order to do the application to set your account up, you have to have an EIN number. So if you have an EIN number and you buy it, you're good. So again, let's just talk about this. So because we have a fixed cost, we sell this product for $6.99, but only $300 is commissionable. So what happens is that basically you make $139 on your fast start, you know, $34 on your second level, and 20 and 13 and 34 again. Here's the cool part about this. Bitcoin is coming with or without us. At ZENYGE, we're about 2 years ahead of any direct marketing company. And in 2024, there's nothing you can show me that can compare to your business opportunity. Because what do we teach here? What's in it for you? Can you do this? And is it worth your time? So I'm going to read the disclaimer. And all I want to say is thank you for attending. It's 2024. It's our first Zoom of the year. And again, Thursdays are our new management team. Tomorrow's product overview. So let's read this. This is not for everyone. We make no guarantees of income. You'll probably make money at this from the training or from our products or duplication system. Our partner companies have been in business for 40 years combined. However, we cannot predict the future market conditions for real estate or self-sustainable communities. No recruiting is required here. You can sign up for free. You don't have to pay anything to get paid. So no recruiting is required for income. There's no guarantee of income. You'll be paid based on your own efforts and team leadership skills. So we're clear and 100% honest with you. Before joining this program or any program, we recommend you seek legal advice. So welcome to ZENYGE 2024. And as we say, we'll see you at the top or we'll see you from the top. Thank you, Ms. Mora, and thank you, everybody.